YouTube fam, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to those of you who are new here. Thank you for stopping by. Now if you're new here, my channel is geared towards health, beauty, fashion and lifestyle content, a little bit of traveling as well, because I do love to travel. I usually would travel maybe 4 or more times a year, but obviously since COVID, the restrictions have caused us all to slow down a bit. So since I haven't really been traveling a lot, I usually put my budget towards, like, there's a budget for traveling every year. So I'm not used to like purchasing luxury items for myself. I do have a couple of pieces from before, and it took me quite a bit of time to actually purchase any of those items. So I don't like to spend my money like frivolously, but one thing that the pandemic has taught me is that I have to enjoy my life. Now, some of you may not know, much about me, and I plan to share a little bit more about me going forward. My phone is going off. So one of the things that I realize is that, I don't have, I have relatives, I have family, I have sisters, brothers, but I don't have kids. At my age, I highly doubt that I will be having kids, and I have to live my life. I have to live and enjoy the money that I work so hard for, and I do work very hard. So I realize that if it means spending money on myself, if it brings me some enjoyment, then that's what I have to do, because tomorrow is not promised, and I know that this is a reality that so many of us have right now. So you have to live in the moment, live and enjoy what you have, because tomorrow is not promised. And if you do not live and enjoy what you are working so hard for, someone else just might enjoy it for you. So that's me. I usually have a budget for my traveling, but since I'm not traveling, a lot of the money that I will use towards traveling, I have been spending on myself. It feels good. So I finally was able to gather a few luxury items that I wanted to share with you guys. I know a lot of content creators and influencers often feel a little apprehensive about sharing these type of videos, because not all of us can afford to spend that type of money on items, and I was that person that could not. But I'm thankful that I'm able to actually spend a little extra on myself, because I feel like I truly deserve it. I mean, when I'm having late nights and early mornings working hard, it's me who's doing it. It's my energy, it's my time, it's my brain power, it's my back pain from sitting at my desk for 12 or more hours. So and sometimes you have to actually validate why you spend money on yourself, and I feel that that's so unfair, especially as Black women. We often, it feels like sometimes that we are judged even heavier for actually wanting luxury or wanting pieces that would be considered a little bit more expensive. So yeah, anyway, that's enough of me and my rambling. So I'm gonna get started. Let's go straight into the video, and I'm starting with a pair of Valentino earrings. I'm probably going to insert a video of myself wearing those earrings, because I currently am wearing some hoops that I actually got from Amazon. If I can find the link to them, I will definitely insert it here. But these I've had for quite some time, and there are costume jewelry. The fact I've had them so long and they aren't turning, like they aren't tarnished or anything, they still look really good, is one of the things that I love. I'm also currently wearing this chain, which is from it's from a mask that I got from Beekeepers. I'm gonna link their information. So they had gifted me 2 masks, and I actually love this link so much that I'm actually using it as a chain. This necklace, it says Glory B. This was gifted to me from my niece, and this link is from Ana Luisa. I love this necklace, and I have the matching bracelet to it. I'm wearing my Ana Luisa ring as well. So I think that's it for my jewelry. And on my lips, this is a Chanel, I can't remember the exact name, but again, I will definitely leave the information to that lip color in the description and a link to it if there's an availability. So on to the luxury items. So first up, the earrings that I purchased from Moda Operandi. These earrings came in this little pouch, then they were inside of this little box. They're gold and white color, so I do love the two colors together. There's something about that. This reminds me of my ring, my Ana Luisa ring. Again, there's white on the outside and then there's the gold on the inside, and you know, the little V, which is for the Valentino logo. I absolutely love these earrings. I was checking another pair out that does not have the white, and would you believe when I went back, they were already sold out. They were a little bigger than these, and they were probably about $50 to $100 more than these ones, and I was so annoyed. The thing is, with things like these, when you see them, if you really want them, you do have to just go ahead and get them, because you're gonna be thinking about the fact that you never purchased the item, and you're thinking about it, and like, it's gone. What are you gonna do? Unless somehow they end up on another site or something, you can find them somewhere else. But that's how I'm feeling about those other earrings. I really wanted to have those, but I dawdled a bit too long, and now they're gone. So what I just did is I literally showed you guys the unboxing of this bag, because I received it in the mail yesterday, and I decided that I would leave it to unbox when I was filming the video. So like you saw, it came in a huge box, and it was wrapped in this plastic bag. I mean, it was wrapped really tight. It almost felt like they did not want me to open up the bag. But anyways, and then inside of the bag, it was kept in this dust bag, you know, and it says Balenciaga on the dust bag. And then, as you can see, the chain was completely wrapped in plastic to protect it. So a very good presentation in terms of how they take care of wrapping and sending the item to you. So far, I really love the bag, but there's something about it that is throwing me off. So if you really take a good look at the bag, I actually have to get my glasses so that I can see everything. I mean, I can see in general, but when it comes to seeing like very small details at a close distance, yeah, I have some problems with that. So I do wear reading glasses. So I had to go put my glasses on, and I was seeing what I'm seeing now. So if you take a very good look at the bag, you would notice that this part of the bag is kind of like a white color, but then as you go further in around the edges, it have like a cream colored effect. I don't know, I figure it's intentional, but basically everywhere where the stitching is has that kind of like a yellowish off-white looking tone. I don't know how I feel about it. It almost makes me feel like if the bag looks dirty. So I guess you guys can see it's all around the edges. Tell me what you guys think about that. I mean, the structure of the bag is really good. I love it. I love that it has all the different compartments. So on the inside of the bag, you will notice that it has 1, 2 compartments. It also have like a slot on the inside for maybe your credit card right here. This little handle is on the inside. This part can actually come apart, and I can, I guess, carry this as like a clutch if I chose to. I do love the structure of the bag. Oh, and there's even more space at the back. So it's a very small bag, but the way it's made, it's very efficient in the structure. So it gives you lots of extra space, you know, your cell phone, your makeup, a few larger items can fit in here, and it's perfect for evening, but I can also see myself using this in the daytime. It's just the color. If I'm going to be paying more for an item, I definitely want it to wow me, and I don't like that yellow tinge that I'm seeing. I do not like whatever that is surrounding the corners of the bag. So you can see it really good here on the edges. Tell me what you guys think. I mean, yeah, I need to make a decision on whether I'm keeping this or not. So next up are my Valentino slides, which I actually picked up from Sat off 5th. I got them from the outlet at the Sawgrass Mills mall. I spent literally like 6 hours there looking for a pair of Gucci slides that I may have mentioned before in my Miami vlog. So I saw some slides on another person, and I asked them where they got them from, and they told me that they came from, you know, the Gucci store. So I went to the outlet. There are last season shoes. They actually told me where they got them from, and when I went there, they still had them, but unfortunately they had a size 7.5, which was just a tad bit too small for me. If they had a size 8, I'm almost positive it would have been fitting me perfect, because they're cut pretty big. I would usually wear a size 9 in sandals, and those were a 7.5, and they literally just was a little bit too small for me. I was never so disappointed. I'm still looking for those because I think that they might end up on like maybe the Real or something. So yeah, or Fashion Fall. So I'll be keeping my eyes out for them. I'll insert a photo of what those sandals look like. So these are the Valentinos. Just regular black and white slides. I killed them when I was in Miami, believe me when I tell you. So I do love them. They're comfortable. I can wear them all day, and they're perfect for the beach as well, or for the poolside. Guys, if y'all don't know, even the way I'm dressed today, I am no longer purchasing any winter items. I made up my mind that I'm going to be shopping for a vacation or the summer and the spring. So I am still currently planning a quick vacation really soon. So these are definitely going to be going with me, along with some of the other items that I picked up from Free People in Urban Outfitters. You guys, if you haven't seen that video as yet, I did a fairly small haul. It wasn't really big when I was planning to go to Miami, but was unable to use any of those items. Actually, no, I did use some of them, but the majority of the items I picked up I could not wear while I was in Miami because they were delivered after I left for Miami. So as I mentioned before, while I was in Florida, I did some shopping, and Sawgrass Mills was the place that I went to almost every single day while I was in Fort Lauderdale, and that's again where I picked up my Valentino slides, and I could not resist this joggers, these pair of joggers from Gucci. Like seriously, this is the most money that I've ever spent on a pair of joggers. But when I saw them and I put them on, they were so unique, they were so different. I am probably going to wear the hell out of them. I wore them about 2 times already while I was in Florida. Yep, I wore them twice. I wore them on the day that we went to Bal Harbour Mall with Monroe and Rose, and these got a lot of attention. I remember standing at Gucci because I was going into the Gucci store there looking for a pair of slides again. So while I was standing in the line to get into Gucci, because you know with COVID they had a few lines but not a lot, there were 2 women in the line, and they kept staring like from top to bottom at everything I had on. I mean I had on my Gucci bag, which is the belt bag. I usually wear it like a crossbody bag. I don't ever wear it around my waist. And I have these pants on and a little white top. I'll insert a photo. And I remember them looking and looking, and it was like, oh, that's nice. And you know, I got a lot of compliments. I mean, I remember some guys walking by me and like, that's a dope pants. I'm going to wear the hell out of these because I intend to use up every dollar. And finally, last but not least, my Givenchy's. Am I pronouncing that right? Because honestly, I've never felt like I pronounced that word correctly. Givenchy. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. I, again, ordered these for Miami. These were one of the items that I never got before I left on my trip, but I knew that they wouldn't arrive on time. They arrived the very day, again, that I was leaving. So while I was heading to the airport, these were probably on the way to my home. Like I said, again, I'm not shopping for the winter, so I picked up some sandals. I love that these are just the classic pair of sandals. They have the cross strap at the front. I think that with sandals like these that are classic, that they will last for a very, very long time. They will not likely go out of style anytime soon, because you see this style coming back over and over again. That crisscross strap always stays in style. Okay everyone, so that is it for my current luxury haul. I'm currently on the hunt for a pair of sneakers. Now, if I'm going to buy something luxury, I really want to love what I'm purchasing, and I want to know that it is going to be installed for a very long time. So I want to make sure that I can get the cost per wear. The sneakers that I am in love with are ridiculously priced. There are two choices. Now, I like the embellished ones. So Gucci has a pair, they're called the Flash Trek, and they were in season now, and I think maybe like about two years maybe. But they're still very popular. People still are looking for them. So right now I have them on my wish list, hoping that they do get my size and that I'm prepared to purchase once they do get them. Other than that, Miu Miu also have some that are crystal embellished that are so good. They're very, very similar in the way they're made. So either or would work for me. Currently, I think the Miu Miu ones do come in my size, do currently have my size. But I really love the Gucci ones. The Gucci ones has more like a gold tone to them in the embellishment, while I think the Miu Miu ones kind of look like just plain crystal looking. I'll have to look back at the photo of them. In fact, I may insert what they look like here so you guys can see what I'm looking for. But if you've seen anything else that are similar to these, please let me know, because this is what I'm looking for. I like the Gucci ones most of all, and the Miu Miu ones definitely have a second run in. So I really want to have these as soon as possible. They're perfect to wear. Sneakers, you know, sneakers are every single day, year round. Doesn't matter if it's snowing, if it's raining, if it's sunny out, sneakers, you can't go wrong with buying a pair. So I know that if I pay more for a pair of sneakers, I am going to get full wearing out of them. So my next video up, I'm hoping to film a get to know me video. Some of you have already asked me a few questions, and I'm putting together that video for you really soon. So it'll involve questions that you already asked, and it may have some additional information that I would like to share with you guys. So if there's any other questions that you have for me, if there's any type of videos that you would like to see me produce, then yeah, let me know. I'm looking for ideas, and I really am trying to cater to you guys. I thank you, and I appreciate all of you so very much. If you've watched this far, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and of course please subscribe. So